Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got a lot to talk about today, so let's begin with the transfer list. Basically, I'm out of all of the Lewandowski which I had. I had about six of him. Bought all of them starting from 675 up to 780, and all of them sold. Very big profit, massive profit in Levas. This Jamie Vardy, I bought him for 130, sold him for 147. I'm out of the Vardys as well because I do think Leicester is kind of getting cold at the moment, and Vardy, if I'm not mistaken, he's injured at the moment, and yesterday they lost. So basically, their win streak is now reset to zero. So I don't want to hold this card for any longer. I do think there is potential upside. I would say there's quite some upside on this card, but I'm not willing to wait. I can do better with the coins. I had bought 8 Delaney's, which all of them were bought for 150 up to 155. I managed to sell them from 175 up to 181. Atal, I bought him at 450. He did rise up to 530, which I waited maybe a bit too long. And finally, I just went ahead and took the coins at 500. That's about 25k on the card. I still have one more who's currently in my team. Aranguiz in form. I was looking at it in my club. I was looking for the Bundesliga informs, right? Because of the Zakaria SBC. So what happened? I saw this Aranguiz, which most probably I bought when he was in packs. I had him at 16k, and he was selling for around 32. So I went ahead and took the coins. That's just the fodder right there. So I do want to show you guys a few things. If we go ahead and look at the price of a few fodders, now you guys know I've been telling you guys for quite some time now. I'd say about a week or 10 days to buy the fodders, but especially the past few days, I've been telling you guys every single video that do not miss the buying opportunity. It was the best opportunity to make coins rather than flipping cards with risk. So if we look at David Silva at the moment, he's selling for 32 and a half. I do think I've got two in my club, the blue and the normal version. So here we go. The normal one I bought at 24. We can say 25. He's currently selling for 32.5. He will basically insta sell. That's about 5k after tax. Same goes for the blue, whom I do think I bought even cheaper. Okay, basically the same price. So we'll just go ahead and take the coins. Same thing here. We've got another player. Now, basically, this is not a flex. What I'm trying to do is to show you guys that at times there is a few investments which I really push about if you guys are interested to make coins. And I do think that you guys should go ahead and do them because most of the time we do make profits with the trades. And here we go. Diego Godin currently selling for about 32. At 31.5 we can get the insta sell. Let's see how much I bought him for. Godin. Okay, I don't have Godin. That's pretty interesting. I might have sold him a few days ago. Now let's have a look at PK because I do know for sure I've got PK. PK, I'd be surprised if he's selling for less than 32. Okay, so he's basically selling for 32 at the moment. If I do hold them, I do know I can make some more coins on them, but at times it's better just to take the profit. So same thing here with PK, about 7k a card. So we'll just go ahead and take 32. I had two of him. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm quite happy with the profit. And if you guys missed the chance on buying the fodders, then do not worry. Do not go and chase them at the moment. I do think tomorrow during squad battle rewards, they will be cheaper. If in case you guys did not get the opportunity to buy them during lightning rounds today. And there's one more player whom I wanted to take the coins on. We'll do that and then we'll get into some more stuff. So let's have a look at Griezmann, because I did see on Footbin he looked pretty high to me. He must be somewhere around. Okay, so he's around. Okay, let's try and get this one. Okay, no. And that one had a hunter on him, so maybe we could have gotten a few extra coins. So he's selling for around 43.5. Just to give you guys an idea of how low the market was when I was telling you guys to buy the fodders, just look at the price I bought Griezmann for. 35. That's just insane. I'm not sure now what was the price. I think it was 43. Okay, just a second. Let me put him on the transfer list. And let's have a look once more. 44. Okay, so 43.5. That's where I'll list him and take the coins on him. 43.5. So that's overall not bad. I would say now most of those cards are all into profit. If we look at okay, that one I packed, Lloris, but if we look at Navas, for example, 16k, I bet you guys at the moment Navas is not selling less than 20k. That's usually his price when there's SBCs out. Let's have a look to get an idea. Yeah, about 20k. So there's profit in every single fodder I bought. Some of them had massive profits, like the ones from the Bundesliga, because that Zakaria was very, very popular and basically made the whole market of center back fall. I do think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Team of the Year Van Dijk drop about 300k. There's that Delict Team of the Year that I bought, who's also down quite a bit. And so what I did with the coins, all those Lewandowski sales and the fodder sales, basically I told you guys yesterday I bought Zanetti for 1770. Still haven't played a game of Foot Champs yet. I do hope that the weekend league will be extended because of the server issues, because I don't think I'll be able to finish my games. Same goes with Atal. Still haven't played a game with him. But I did buy Neymar last night at 4210. I'm not sure how much he goes for at the moment, but I did think at that time his price was pretty low. And basically Neymar is an end game player. And by buying his headliner, I do know I've got the best version of him until potentially he gets a team of the season, which maybe he gets, maybe he doesn't. But at least I do know for now, until team of the season, I've got the best version of him. So he's dropping at the moment a bit, which I do think a lot of people are currently building Bundesliga squads, and some of them even La Liga, because surprisingly, Sergio Ramos has brought the market of quite a few cards lower. His SBC looks pretty good in my opinion. The best position for him now, here we go. Looking at him as a right back, I would not play him as a right back because of his stamina. His stamina is only 82. Now what happens is that if you guys remember in the beginning of the game, in the month of October maybe, most of us had right backs that had very low stam. And what happens is that this game, FIFA 20, is played in such a manner that people abuse the pace on the wing. So basically what happens here is that the whole game, your fullbacks are running forward and backwards just to try and track back to the wingers. And at some point around the 70th minute, Ramos will be dead in terms of stam, and every single winger will go ahead and just pass through you. And it is going to create a lot of opportunities for your opponent, and especially with players like Adama, Daniel James, and these type of players. If you play against these type of players and you've got Ramos, then starting from the 70th minute, they're just going to blast through your Sergio Ramos. So I do think this card is better suited to be a DM. As a DM, he would be fantastic because he's got the finishing. He can take penalties, which is very important. The composure is at 94. You can just slap an engine on him and get the balance up to 84, and the passing will basically max out, the short pass and the long pass, and it is going to bring his dribbling stats also higher. So I do think this is a very good DM, and I do think a lot of people are completing him to maybe playing him as a DM. And he made the price of quite a few players like Lynx go up. and right backs from La Liga basically died. If we look at Nelson Semedo, I think that's the guy who was really, really hurt. I did see his card drop all the way down to 375. I'm not sure how much he's at the moment. I basically sold this guy 2 weeks ago at 520, which really surprises me because in my opinion, Semedo is a better right back than Sergio Ramos. So at 375, that was a buy, but at that time the server was down, so I wasn't able to get him. And as soon as the servers went back up, I saw him rise up to 400, and now he's currently down. If he does drop below 380, I am definitely going to pick him up as an investment. I do think that's a very good investment. It's a live card, and Semedo has been playing a lot recently since Barcelona is giving him a better opportunity as a right back. And here we go. So basically, the market should start dipping starting tonight, unless the weekend league is extended. I would say hold on trading. Do not go ahead and chase cards, especially at the moment. You might see good deals, but basically there are deals because people are done playing their weekend league games, and now they're just listing their players. So basically what happens is that, say you've got a Neymar, right? The headliner Neymar. Well, headliner Neymar is kind of different. Let's say Atal. Atal is a good example. You guys see his price is around 500k. You go ahead and see him tonight listed at 490 or maybe 480, and you do think that's a good price. You go ahead and buy him, and by the time you wake up in the morning, much more people will be done playing their weekend league games, and they will list their teams. What happens is that you picked him up at maybe 475, but when you wake up in the morning, he's 450. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I do think with most of the cards, it is going to happen. Maybe a very new card like Atal with that much demand on his card, maybe this won't happen to him. But a lot of cards, it is going to happen this way with them. And I would suggest hold on to the trading. There will be very good buying opportunities during the week as people will try and get the objectives done. I do think a lot of people will complete Bartra. A lot more people are still stuck completing guys like Osimhen and Odegaard. So I do think a lot of people will try and work these objectives. And what will happen then is that you will get a lot of better opportunities with your coins. Do not go buying at the moment. I would not suggest it. And as for the shapeshifters, the second team, I do think they will be cheapest on rewards day. This is what's been happening for quite a while now. As for the team of the week, if you guys missed the opportunity during lightning rounds today, I do think tomorrow will be the last opportunity to invest in them. I still haven't invested in them, but I do think starting tonight I am going to look to maybe buy a few of them, especially guys like Kolarov. I'm very, very interested on Kolarov. I do think this card will rise a ton. Even guys like Bruno Fernandes, a lot of upside for him to rise. Lewandowski and Aubameyang, very, very good in my opinion to invest on. And as for the other informs, like the fodder informs for SPCs, Nacho has risen today. He's around 19.5 at the moment. Pretty much all of the informs are rising at the moment. I would say hold on. Do not rush. If there is quite some profit, just like I did with that Aranguiz guy, if you do have quite some profit on an inform, then go ahead and take the coins. But otherwise, for basically the other informs that have only a few K profit, I would say hold on. You guys are gonna get much more because these cards are getting rarer every time they get submitted into an SPC. Like I did see yesterday, Sumaoro jump all the way up to 28K, which is crazy. At the moment, he's back down. So I do think if you see this card below, let's say 15K, it's a buy. It's definitely a buy. So basically, that's what I've been doing. I've been monitoring the market, seeing if there is an opportunity to invest in. But in terms of high, maybe meta players that are used every weekend, I do think I will hold on until Monday or Tuesday. This is when they're usually at their cheapest, and this is when you can get very good deals to flip on rewards day. So that is about it for today. I'll see you guys in the morning for the next market talk video. If you guys appreciated the content, then please go ahead and smash that thumbs up and subscribe. It really, really supports the channel. Lately, I've been getting a lot of support, which I really, really appreciate because it does keep me motivated to continue. Otherwise, that's about it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Bye.